Hi, so today I've come over to where I was born, in Hastings. I needed to bury a few ghosts. After quite a long time of having counselling now, I need to come over as an adult and see that nothing's going to hurt me, because just the thought of coming over to Hastings was like really holding me back because I got abused. Just going to turn you around so I can show you a place where, so I was born in this block here. That's where it started, and I've just walked past there on my own. I feel a bit shaky. I'm still expecting like people to come out and hurt me. This is the hardest thing I've ever done, because I've always blocked it out, and people are probably looking at me like I'm a bit of an idiot talking to a camera, but never mind. There's someone walking, so I can't really talk to them. I've got the dog with me as well, so yeah. Oh, sorry. Jess, move. Sorry.
It's alright.
Well, I've just got to stop because there's someone walking towards me. He's got two dogs as well up there. So yeah, this is a pathway where my stepdad used to bring me down. It was never like this. There was no houses there. And he used to bring me down this bit and in a car and abuse me. And it's really made me anxious. I'm actually doing it just to bury some ghosts so I can prove that I can do it and nothing's going to hurt me now as an adult. He doesn't even live on the estate anymore, so yeah, it's all good. Right, I'm going to have to shut up for a minute. I'll film again in a minute. Okay, bye. Yeah, sorry, I had to cut off a bit there for a minute because there was people walking the other way and I didn't want to get them on film. I think I got someone's voice, but he was okay, I did tell him. And I didn't get him in film either. So yeah, so I'm now on the main road. Yeah, it feels a bit. I feel really anxious about walking around these streets, but I haven't been here for years. But this morning I just woke up and decided to get a bus over here just to prove to myself that I can do it, and that nothing is actually going to hurt me as an adult, like it did as a child. Because it's all been a bit of a. Well, I've started talking about it this year. I just felt that I needed to bury some ghosts. So yeah, we're just walking down to Orr Village now. Down there you'll see Aldi in the distance. No, you won't, because there's cars parked out in front. And so that used to be B&Q years and years ago. I'm half expecting to see my stepdad, even though he doesn't live around this bit anymore. He does live in Hastings, but he doesn't live around this bit anymore. There's the dog, he's on the lead. Half expecting to see my mother as well, but yeah, she's dead now, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that somehow, thankfully. Anyway, I'll film it again in a bit. So this is a really hard place for me to film, because in one of these houses up here he used to bring me, and his friends used to do things with me up there as well. And this alleyway, this pathway just really freaks me out a lot. Because he got one of his friends when I was walking down here one day, because it comes out to the main road, like down there, like but one day I was walking down there, I must have been about 7 or 8. I wanted to go to the shop, and he got one of his friends to come out and flash at me and then grab me and take me home, take me back to their place, which was along here. I'm just really scared, and I'm sort of visualising it now. I'm sort of almost reliving it, but I know that I need to bury these ghosts, and it's what will help. Plus the fact I've got the dog, not that he's going to do much, I mean, like, you know, but this was years ago, but I've never done this before. I haven't been down this way for years, and yeah. I know I can do it, I've just really panicked. So I've just got to the house where it was. It's in this gate here, which is the back gate. Can't actually believe I'm stood outside here. I was. God, I got really scared then. Someone come round the corner and I was sort of expecting it to be them. Oh, it wasn't. I'm still alive to tell the tale. I don't actually know why I did this. I've been thinking about doing it for a long time. I will turn you back to me in a minute so you can actually see me. It's quite scary walking up here, but I'm doing it. And yeah, I'm nearly at the top now. I've just walked the whole length of it, first time in years, and it's sort of helped him. I know I said it loads of times in this video, but I'm sort of just rambling away because I am walking down the street on my own talking to a camera, which I probably look a little bit weird doing, but I've said it before. But even though it's making me anxious, it is kind of helping because it's making me realise that now I'm an adult, that won't, you know, it's not going to happen again. I'm no longer that child. And that wouldn't have... Hold on a minute, I'll turn you around to face me. I mean, I wouldn't have done this unless I'd had counselling. For years I went without talking about it, without really disclosing too much of what happened. But I'm now at the point where I'm walking around the streets where it did happen. Something what I never thought I would do. Something that I dreaded for many years. Something that filled me with dread and fear and get out of that garden, it's not yours. Sorry, I'm just talking to the dog. It filled me with so much fear. I never thought I could walk down these streets without having panic attacks, but yes, I am anxious, but I've learned a lot from counselling, and I've learned how to breathe, take deep breaths, which I am starting to forget to do because I am getting really quite breathless. My dog is bloody well trying to get into a garden, which he doesn't live there. So yeah, I'm gonna stop videoing for a minute and I'll video again a bit. Right, I'm back on the main road and there is more people around, so I'm trying to be as quiet as possible but still talking so you can hear me. Up there, there's a car park on the co-op roof. Don't know whether you can see, there's some vans parked up there. And that's where he took me one night and he raped me in his car. He'd done it many times, that's just one significant place that stands out to me. This is really hard to do, but it's also quite therapeutic because it's sort of, yeah, as I've said, it's helping me to realise that I'm now an adult. I'm not that child anymore. I can walk these streets freely because you can't hurt me anymore. You can't do that to me anymore. I am trying not to cry here. There's someone coming up the road. The dog's like, yeah, where are we? The dog's never been over here before, so quite strange for him, I guess. Now, all these shops along here used to be proper shops, like proper little shops, like village shops, but they're now like Domino's and Pizza Hut and Catch 22, KFC all on the road. Just waiting for someone to close their car door because I can't pass. I've got to be a bit careful because there's people walking around. I don't want to get them in the video, but that brings back memories, that betting shop over the road. Outside there, she ever took us with us down here. Used to be left outside, waiting for hours for her to be in there and come out. And I was known as the betting shop. Well, I'm home. I'm absolutely shattered after what I've done today, mentally and physically, and I'm in so much pain. But yeah, I'm just having a bit of a rest on the bed now. We're evidently... Oi, look at the camera. You can't really see him. With the dog. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to have a bit of a rest because I am in agony. And then I am going to show you all what I got from the shop. Because I've got my cousin coming with her 3 boys. Her daughter is severely disabled. I keep saying she's 18 years old, but she's not. She's 16, so she's going to a respite foster carer for a few days after Christmas. So they'll be coming down. I thought they were coming down on the Friday, but it'd be the Saturday, the 27th, and then going home on New Year's Eve. I always forget how old the kids are. I put their ages up and down. I don't see them much, so like last time I saw them, like their ages just stick in my head. But yeah, I put the daughter's age up to 18 and she's only 16, so my bad. But yeah, she won't be... When she's 18, she can go into a home permanently, but not until then. So yeah. I've tried to be reasonably healthy with what I have got from the shop, but you know, it is Christmas and I have bought some cookies, although they're aimed for the children more. I've just bought little bits. I've got to do like quite a big shop next week, but I've bought little bits what I think the kids will eat for lunches. My cousin is a bit of a pain. She will give them choices every single night, and she will stand and cook 3 or 4 different meals. Now, they're not fussy eaters, they're pretty good eaters, and like her mum, my auntie, if she'd still been alive, well, she used to go mad before she died, but she, you know, she was sort of old school, and what was put in front of you, you ate, unless you really didn't like it. I really didn't like liver when I was a kid. I do eat it now, but when I was a kid, I really didn't like it. Like when I was a teenager, I just didn't like it. So she used to do me a couple of sausages and instead. Um, and I can't eat shellfish, so if she done anything with like prawns or anything like that, she'd do me something different, which was fine. But like apart from that, if she knew I'd eat it and I was just being fussy, there was no way she was standing there cooking 3 or 4 different meals. It was all one meal. But my cousin is a little bit different. So I've said I don't mind doing them different lunches. I've got a few bits in what I think they like. But like the main meal in the evening, they will have whatever we're having because I can't afford to get like 3 or 4 lots of different meals in. Um, and as long as they're not allergic or, they really don't like it, I think they can eat what they're given. Um, Sorry, I sound a bit harsh, but yeah, that's the way it is. Um, we'll probably get a takeaway one night. I will be aiming to cook a roast dinner, although I'm not confident with cooking for other people. So yeah, but I'm also trying to stay reasonably healthy myself because I am doing Slimming World. I've been a bit up and down with Slimming World, but just over the last few weeks, I've really got back into it and starting to cook healthy and really look after myself again. I need to still get my teeth sorted. But like I am starting to look after myself. I do need to get my eyebrows plucked as well, but I'm scared of pain. I don't like pain, but I suppose no pain, no gain sort of thing. But anyway, going back to Slimming World, sorry. Yeah, it's taken us a long time. Like when I done it before, I lost 5.5 stone quite quickly, but in them days, I was more mobile, and I used to walk miles. Used to do 10,000-20,000 steps a day. Now I'm lucky if I do 10 steps a day. My mobility has got so much worse, and I am in so much pain that I just want to cry all the time. I do take painkillers, but I try to take them when it's at its most severest. I mean, like the last couple of days, it's been at the severest, so I have taken them. Yeah, I have spoken to my doctor about that because, I have a tendency to, like an addictive personality, I guess. So, like with tablets, I'm really careful. And yeah, so I just take them when it's most extreme, and that works for me. And yeah, taking them like the last couple of days, it has helped with the pain. Although my condition is now spreading into my fingers, so I think I need pain relief more long term now, like starting all the time soon. But yeah, if I can manage it on my own, then I will. But I've got the pain relief there if I can't. But hopefully losing weight might help a little bit. But it's a progressive disorder. It's hereditary, and I was probably born with it. So there's nothing I can do. It is what it is, And like, sorry, I've gone off track again. Like my Slimming World leader once said, we're all on the same journey, but it's like being on a road trip. Some of us take a scenic route, like the more slower the route, and some of us take the fast lane and get to the destination quicker. And that is really true. Years ago when I done Slimming World, I lost 5 stone really quick. I was losing week after week after week, and I was doing more exercise because I could, but now I can't, and I just have to accept that. Even though I want results like yesterday, sort of thing, I can't, and yeah, so it's just going to be a slow journey. And if I want a treat, I will have a treat. You know, that is one good thing about Slimming World. You can go off track one day, you can have bar chocolate one day or whatever, and get straight back on it the next, or even straight back on it at the next meal time. You know, it's just one of those things. Yeah. Right, I'm going to close for a little while because I do need a little bit of a rest, and my voice is really croaky, as you can hear. And I will film again later and show you what I've got in the grocery haul. Hi everyone again. So as promised, here is what I picked up from a few shops. I went to Morrison's and Tesco's. This is aimed for children, so that washing up in the sink I've got to do it. This is aimed for kids, like for lunches and breakfast. So main meals are just the same as the adults. So I've got some. This isn't everything. I've got to do another shop next week because they're not coming until the day after Boxing Day. So yeah, I've got some Kellogg's Cocoa Pops because I think children like Cocoa Pops. Super noodles, curry flavour, because my oldest second cousin, I'll just call him my nephew, it's easier because they call me Auntie Lisa, so that's fine. Curry flavour super noodles, some instant mash. I also got one for myself, which is cheese and onion flavour because I really love cheese. So I thought that'd be good. Got some tuna steaks for the cats. Jessie, come here. Tuna steaks for the cats, which is going to be for Christmas. Some more noodles, chicken flavour instant noodles. Chicken and mushroom flavour pasta. Then I've got some, I always thought this was spaghetti, but apparently it's linguine. To me it's spaghetti, so we'll just call it spaghetti. Tinned macaroni cheese, because one of the little ones like tinned macaroni cheese. I don't personally. I find it vile. I am much more of a homemade macaroni cheese lady. Then this I bought for myself, which is minced beef and onion Fray Bentos pie. I love Fray Bentos pies. I prefer homemade, but with my disability, I find it a little bit tricky sometimes. Yeah. And I bought some egg fried rice because my oldest nephew really likes rice and things like that. So I bought some of that, and it's microwavable as well. So, and I bought some Molly's chocolate chip cookies, which, like, evidently that'll be for a treat. I will get some more treats next week when I go shopping. But yeah, there's my grocery haul. Some come from Morrison's, some come from Tesco's, and yeah, this will be shared on YouTube along with a longer video, and this little short video of my grocery haul will be shared on TikTok. So I hope you all have a great evening, and yeah, speak to you all. Well, there we have it, a video about, a lot was chatting about my past and a little grocery haul, and now I'm going to close this video. Now, I didn't make the video and didn't talk about my past to get attention. I did it because I want to inspire other people. At the beginning of this year, I wanted to be dead. That is how I wanted to be. But I reluctantly agreed to go to counselling, and it's really helped me, and it's made me realise that I wasn't to blame, that now I'm an adult, you know, them things can't happen to me again. And today I've managed to revisit them places, some of them places, not all of them. I will do some more, but that was enough for today. I'm mentally and physically drained right now, and I'm in a lot of pain. But you know, if my video can help one person to see that you can come through these things, like no matter how dark things seem, there is a glimmer of light. I mean, like, I still have my ups and down days. I'm still going through counselling. And yeah, I've still got a long way to go. I'm still not entirely 100% confident in what I do. I've still got to conquer losing the weight. There's a lot of things I need to do. But if I can just help one person, you know, then that'd be good. That'd be, that would be good what's come out bad. If I can inspire someone to go to therapy because they're struggling with past issues, then, I didn't go through all that for nothing, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Anyway, have a lovely evening. I'm going to watch Corrie and I'll speak to you soon.